Assalamu alaikum, Adam and Bilal.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Are you going to finish answering my questions about the equality of men and women in marriage?
Yes, it would be my pleasure to answer you. That's why I came back to you today.
Ahmed, you have helped me so much the last time. I'm looking forward to hearing the answer to Adam's question.
I know. By equality, you mean why can't a woman marry four husbands, right?
Yes, that's what I want to know.
Well, don't forget firstly that is not the nature of the woman who has been kept in her natural and original nature. That usually changes after she has been with many different men. Nonetheless, let me explain to you some of the many problems and harms of a woman marrying more than one husband, which will show you why it is and should be forbidden.
Okay, tell me.
Let's start with the nature of the woman. There's a time in every month for about 1 week when every woman cannot satisfy all of her husband's needs. If she had more than one husband, she would be denying some of the needs of her husbands. But if a man had more than one wife, he can always go to another wife to fulfill the needs that the other wife cannot fulfill. This is not the same with the man. He does not have a week where he cannot fulfill the needs of his wife or wives.
Oh, so that makes sense. Having more than one wife helps the man, but it does not help the woman to have more than one husband.
That's right. We're talking about physically. Also, if the woman got pregnant, she wouldn't know which husband is the father of her child. But if a man has many wives, he knows that he is the father of all of the children.
Are there any financial problems that it causes?
Yes. Even if a man found a way to know which child is his, he would provide for that child according to his financial status, meaning according to how much money he makes. If every man did that, each child would feel jealous of the other when his brother or sister gets things that he or she doesn't get, or if it is of a lower value. This will provide hatred and produce hatred between the children. This would not happen if they have the same father. A woman cannot work if she has to take care of all of the children of many men and be available for all of those men at the same time.
Yes, I see how that would create so many problems financially, physically, and even emotionally.
So now you can see how the man, in terms of the men and the women, are equal but different. Each one has a special role in the family and a different nature. There was a book called Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus. Have you ever heard of that book?
No, I never heard of it.
Men are Martians?
No, Adam. It is named that in order to show that men and women are so different in nature that it is like them being from different planets.
Oh, I understand now.
Do you know that that book sold more than 15 million copies?
Wow, that's a lot of copies.
Well, why did it sell so much?
It sold so many copies because it focused on the fact that men and women have different natures, and that instead of trying to change each other, we should try to understand one another. This book helped so many people repair their marriages and relationships with one another. But unfortunately, many of them, if not all of them, never knew that Allah revealed this information in the Quran over 1,400 years ago.
If people just read the Quran and live according to it, They wouldn't have to wait for someone to discover this truth and to write a book about it as if it was some great discovery that only he discovered.
That's right, Adam. Both men and women are born with certain natures. These are natural differences. No man or woman should complain against the God of mankind because a woman is not as strong as the strongest man, or can grow a beard, or doesn't have to give birth to a baby. These are natural differences.
That's right. We must accept these differences.
Does that mean that a man and a woman are not equal?
I guess not.
It is the environment that changes people from their nature. After we are born, we enter our first environment in our homes. In that environment, we are taught what to do, what not to do, what to believe, and what not to believe. At that point, we begin to change. When we get older, we enter into the environment outside of our homes, which can change us even more.
That makes so much sense.
You are so intelligent, Ahmed.
Allah has taught me all that I know, alhamdulillah.
Can I ask you another question that my cousin wants to know about Muslims?
Sure, but I have to go now. Can you wait until tomorrow?
Yes, I can wait until tomorrow.
Bilal, can you sing that song that you wrote about women again?
Yes, I'd love to.
Go ahead.
Okay, here it goes. Women are so special in Islam. A woman is the mother of every man. If you read Quran, you'll understand. Protection of the woman is Allah's plan. Responsibility of every man.
I'd like to read that poem again by the famous American poet named Ali Farid Rasool again.
I'd love to hear that again too.
Me too.
All right. The Muslim sister is beautiful because she is dressed as Allah has said, and she has valuable knowledge in her head. Righteousness is her apparel, which is a cause for joy, not sorrow. She fears the punishment of Allah, not the punishment of man. Allah is number one, not a single man, for she takes the Islamic stand. She looks humble, but has all the powerful weapons of protection which the Creator has blessed. So she stands out from all the rest. She is not caught up by the society's chains because they create sex objects and destroy their brains. But the Muslim sister can endlessly grow, and like water, she can flow. This is the kind of sister a Muslim brother needs, but he can only get and keep this kind of sister by doing good deeds.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.